Alright, what's going on, Forgotten Nation? I'm your host, FG, and welcome back to the final episode of the main game of Celeste Mountain. Last we left off, we began to climb all the way to the summit, and today we're going to finish it off here now. And this is the best moment from a viewer's perspective. As we continue to climb, you're going to see these flags here. This is number 30. And as we continue all the way to the top, you're going to see flag after flag. These are essentially the checkpoints, which means there's a total of 30 subsections that we need to get through. So, let's begin. Number 30, baby! And here's where everything comes together, but more importantly, this is when it really feels like it's making full use of the double dash. 29! So let's keep it going. This is also some of the most dangerous sections that Celeste has to offer in the main game, besides the other levels, but we'll get to that in a bit. We'll get back very soon. Let's keep it going. Number 28. Of course, there's still plenty of secrets like this one here, and I'll be talking about this next episode, so do stay tuned. But let's keep it going. So we're going to keep going forward up. We have the wind is against us. If anything, I would say this is the most accurate mountain we've seen yet. 27. The forces of nature are against us in every way possible. 26. Let's keep it going. Crystal. I'm going to dash. Ah, oh, wasn't enough. Again, I want the strawberries. I'm trying. No, I didn't want that. Ah. Oh. I'm still gonna try for the strawberries, by the way. Alright. Keep it going. Boom. Ah, the wind's not letting us grab the crystal. Alright, one more time then. One more time. And crystal. There we go. Now we got the strawberry. 25. Keep it going. 24. We're gonna keep the climb going. Alright, spring-a-ling. You're gonna get the strawberry. Gotta wait for the platform. And I already messed up this attempt, didn't I? Yep, my bad. Alright. Honestly, the best part about the summit is the fact that there is the countdown. The fact that it shows you how close you are to the end of the game. And the epiphany really is strong with this one. 23. Because it honestly feels like a celebration. Hey look, you're near the end. 22. And it just feels so close to finishing what is essentially the best part of the game. The end goal. It all comes full circle here. 21. And we are so close to the end. First, a strawberry. Oh, I was right there. Alright, I want the strawberry. See, you can't really go for it, though, because you're not going to get enough momentum going forward, so we have to use the dash. So, this way. Here we go. Alright, get the safety. Strawberry. 20 more. Only 20 more flags to go before we reach the end. Let that sink in. A long journey is about to come to an end. What at one point seemed like it was the end at the bottom of the mountain, we are almost near the top. Anything's possible. Let's keep it going. Keep going. Keep it going! Keep it going! All the way to the Bandline Orb. And we're going even further up the mountain. 19. And now the wind's in our favor, and this feels great. It really does. 18. I wonder if that's how the wind actually works on a real mountain, where at one point it's trying to push against you, but then the next moment it's actually like up against you because you're essentially at a higher altitude. I don't know, I'm not a rocket scientist. It's probably just the game. After all, this is a game where you can jump on poofy clouds. Let me know if that's possible in real life. I don't think so, but I like to dream. 16. First, we're gonna try to go for that strawberry. Ah! Alright, I think I know how to approach it. Well, nope, that's not the way. That was not the way. Alright, one more time. Yeah! Strawberry. I'll take it. Boom. 15, we're halfway there. Keep going for the strawberries. We're gonna keep going further up the mountain. 14. Careful now. Oh, okay, we can do this. Gonna dash all the way up this way. Take the spring. No! Now, it's worth mentioning that the main theme we hear in the background of the summit, the climb, is essentially a redub of First Steps, the first theme of the game. And it sounds good. It really does sound good. 13. Essentially, First Steps is considered the theme of Celeste. When everything's Celeste, this is like the go-to thing that you might hear when thinking about it. And this is actually what they used for the Game Awards when they were showing off Game of the Year. And it sounds amazing, especially as an orchestrated version. Alright, let's keep it going though. So we need to get the keys to open the door. I'll never get sick of saying that, by the way. You gotta find the key to open the door. Alright, let's keep it going. Next flag. Gotta use the crystals. Make sure we have enough stamina, enough energy. All the above. 11. Let's keep it going. Part of me wonders how these super deadly ice crystal shards are able to float in the air. I mean, technically some of them aren't, but then the ones like the one down here, come on, that's floating in the air. How is that possible to any extent? Then again, bubbly cloud example. Alright, keep going. 10. Only 10 more to go. It's kind of like counting down like New Year's Eve. Like, everyone's awake, everyone's at midnight, and you're just watching the clock, and everyone's counting down the seconds. That's what this feels like. This is what it feels like. It feels like New Year's Eve. You're counting down the final seconds until, hey, Happy New Year. Now you gotta go through 365 days of hell. Alright, alright. Joking aside though, let's keep it going. Alright, boom. Alright. Aw, come on, it's one section. Why is it throwing me for a loop? Boom. Bang. Go. Oh, why? Maybe I go for like a diagonal approach. Boom. 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 No, why? Come on, we're gonna get through this. We made this far, and I refuse to call quits here. Boom. Number 9. Alright, here we go. No! We're so close to the end. We're beyond even the sun's limit at this point. 8. Keep in mind, we're further ahead than the sun. The sun is below us. Alright. Things are finally picking up. Come on, a little more stamina. And bubble bat line. Number 6. Golden feather time. Let's continue further up the mountain. Down below. Climb all the way up the... See, like, this part right here really does feel like you're actually climbing a mountain. You're literally climbing the mountain. And it feels great. Number 5. Boom. So, the only thing missing from this game, and I'm not going to nitpick it for that, but the only thing missing from this game is yodeling. Think about it. What's the one thing people think of when they climb a mountain? They think of Germans with those fedora hats and the overalls, and they think about yodeling. Like, yodel yodel! And that's probably going to make some people cringe in the comments, but I apologize for that. But think about it. That's the one thing you would expect from a game about a mountain. The one thing they don't do is yodel in the game. No music tracks have yodeling besides the vocals in some of them. But, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed there's no yodeling at all. Or not even like a reference to a yodeler. What the heck? Number 2, final climax here. Aww. Alright, alright. Climb. Here we go. We're so close to the end. Number 1, baby! After this is nothing but the peak. Take it nice and easy. And reach the top. You can hear everything slowing down. Snow is much snowier up here. Crystals are everywhere. And there it is. The victory flag. That's the end of the chapter, and that's the end of the main game of Celeste. Now, I may have mentioned this in the introduction, but I will say it here. There is no reward for climbing the mountain. Unless you're playing the Steam version, the Xbox version, or the PlayStation version. At that point, you get an achievement. But, no, serious talk here. In the end of the day, when you finally scale the mountain, there is no big reward that comes out of doing it. Besides this awesome drop piece that would be great for a wallpaper. Which, by the way, I'm just going to do this, by the way. The only satisfaction that comes out of doing it is the realization of, hey, I made it this far. Look how far I've come. And really just the achievement of doing it is alone. Because after all, think about it. For some people, this may actually be the first game you may ever play. And so to have this achievement in mind, having made it to the very top of the mountain, is a big achievement in all the right rights. So, taking the view, really admire it, and when all is said and done, the only place you can go back is the bottom. Exhale. This has been the main game of Celeste, and this is where the credits play. So, we're going to take a back seat right now and let the credits play. Once again, props to the team behind Celeste. The original Celeste was made by Matt Thorson and Noah Berry, and let's just give props to all the other people they brought along to make this game the masterpiece it is today. Really just take it all in. This was great. Think about it, and I'll talk more about this in the B-sides, but Celeste is probably one of the best platforming games in a very long time. And I made this parallel way back in the introduction, but for the longest time, the golden pinnacle of platform gaming was Super Meat Boy. The super tight controls, the level of difficulty you could get out of playing it, and the fact that it had something to offer for everyone. Celeste is just that kind of game in 2018, 2019, and moving forward. It feels great. It's got such a memorable cast of characters and a story that really connects people in this time of age where, honestly, one of the biggest epidemics right now in terms of social media and just social influence is trying to cope with stuff like depression, suicide, anxiety. And for a game to tackle that subject material here and now, it came out at a perfect time. So props to the storyboard development for this game, because it really does reflect something great that I'm sure it doesn't. I can't say I connected with it personally because I never dealt with some of this heavy stuff, but honestly, for those that may have dealt with something like that in the past, this is a great game to really just try to reflect on what you might be feeling. And I've already put this in references in the first few videos, but if for any reason you're having these problems, if you're dealing with anxiety, if you're having panic disorder, if you're having suicidal thoughts above all, please seek help immediately. Talk to a loved one, a friend, family. Talk to your doctor, your psychiatrist. And consider some of the references I'll put in the description down below. But please, please, don't hurt yourself. there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of heavy stuff in this time of age. But it's important that you try to really just... I don't know. I don't have the words for it. I really don't. But anyways, that's the main game, Celeste. We've made our way all the way to the bottom of the mountain. And you can see that Madeline, they're continuing forward. And things are looking pretty good right about now. We've finally achieved the state of enlightened peace. So that in mind, thanks for playing. And there's only one more thing that awaits after this. Let's return to Granny's house for a celebration. Alright, so for this moment, this game bases the ending you receive here based on how many strawberries you collect throughout. And I believe there's a total of 5 different endings, which I will show off at the end of this video. Thankfully, because of limited run, including it in the instruction manual. But based on my performance and all the strawberries I collected, we're going to see one of those endings. And I'm hoping I would consider that a threshold between the first and second are not so good endings, but not really bad endings. Like, the first one is the bad ending. The second one's an alright. I would say the third one is the threshold, the good ending per se. Anything beyond that is simply overachieving. But let's see what I got. Alright, I got ending number 3, baby! So, there we go, final stats. We have 110 out of 175 strawberries, over 244 deaths, and it took 3.5 hours to complete the main story of Celeste. And I'd say it's pretty good. I can't say it's my best playthrough, but I'm not complaining. Overall, this is really good, and I'm glad to have shown this off on the channel. Alright, but moving forward, after the main game, there is essentially a bonus chapter. And this is going to be what we're going to be talking about next episode. But first things first, let's give a call out to the dearest friends. But that in mind, that's going to be for this episode of Celeste, and that's the end of the main game. So that in mind, if you like it, be sure to leave a like and comment down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned, because this is just the next part of Celeste. Up next, things are going to be even more difficult. It's time for the B-side.